Hi and welcome back to NormskiTV. It's been a while. We're talking probably about a month now. Yeah, I need to get back on it. It's just that I've been really, I'm slacking and I know, I really need to kind of get back on it. And obviously with the new season coming and obviously the players are now gone on holiday, it's that transfer daily that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully trying and giving you a transfer daily every day concerning Arsenal, the rumours and players that we're linked with. And to say also that we're probably in a better position than we was a few days ago. And I'm really grateful that Aubameyang, the main man, secured us the FA Cup and also secured us a place in Europe and getting into the group stages of the Europa Cup, which is great. So we're going to have some sort of money, not going to be brilliant money. We're talking about 35 million pounds that we will have at our disposal. So that will go a little way into helping us try and get some of our targets. But what it will mean is that we're going to have to definitely offload some players. And, there are, players like Socrates, Guendouzi. I think there's no chance of us getting rid of Ozil at the moment, who's on 350k a week, robbing us like anybody's business. He's looking to stay out his final contract till next season. So we just have to bite our tongue with that one. But there are a few players that we will need to get off our books in order for us to be able to raise the cash, to bring in the required targets. And there are several areas of time. I'm not going to talk about it today. I'm just going to just really talk about what's happening with regards to some of the transfer rumours today. As I said, really buzzing about us winning the FA Cup and getting back into Europe. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the main man, does it again. Scores 2 goals, fantastic penalty, and what a goal he scored for his second one. Absolutely brilliant. I was just buzzing Saturday evening. So I'm looking also to do some player ratings. I'm looking to do a player rating tomorrow with a mate of mine. So look out for that. And also I'm looking to look at the season review and just to look at how we fared over the past season, and maybe looking to do some player ratings for that as well. So look out for those. They'll be hopefully dropping this week. And you will be also seeing our daily transfer with regards to Arsenal. So first thing is first, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The Mirror, according to the Mirror, they're looking to offer, or Arsenal are looking to offer him a 3-year deal for £250,000 a week. Now, I think for what this guy's done for the club, listen, mate, just do it. As I would say, Aubameyang, sign the thing. Sign the thing. Because without this guy, we would have probably been further down in the league table. We finished 8th, which is our worst position in God knows how many, I think it's since 1995. But the main thing is that he secured us the FA Cup and he's got us back into Europe. So, listen, give him the £250,000 a week. I think that he's worth more than that. But, he's 31, not injury prone, keeps himself really healthy. And I think he's still got a lot to give. You've only got to look at some of the other strikers, world-class strikers that are there. They're some of them are in their 30s. So Aubameyang is right up there, probably in the top 5. And we need to secure him. And they're talking about giving him a 3-year deal. So, Aubameyang has gone off to France to just recuperate, talk with his family. And I'm just hoping that because of what's happened, and he's our talisman, he's our captain, you've got to sign it, Aubameyang. You've got to sign it, because I think he's probably looking to see who we're going to bring in now that we have some kind of spending power. I know we got 35 mil for the getting into the Europa. So I think for me, that money will go somewhere into helping us get some of our targets. But we're also going to have to offload some players. There's quite a few players that the likes of Socrates, Guendouzi, who else is there? Possibly Lucas Torreira. You know, these are players that we're probably going to have to let go. I mean, the likes of Ozil, you know, he's just going to just fleece us for the next 9 months, 12 months, whatever it is, 350 grand. What a waste of time. The guy was in Turkey. Why wouldn't you there with the team? Regardless of whether you got picked for the team or not, you should have been there with the team. You're there waltzing off into Turkey. So I ain't got no time now, you know. Just if you can get him off the books, get him off the books, because he's earning like 3 or 4 man's wages there, and he ain't doing and offering nothing to the club. So I'm hoping that Aubameyang will be able to sit down. I think Arteta is quite confident, according to what Arteta said after the game, that, you know, he's quite confident that you know, Aubameyang will sign the deal, you know, and he wants to build around him. So I'm hoping that, you know, he's the one that's talking with him, he's talking with his, you know, his people and that. So we kind of go by what Arteta say. So let's hope that Arsenal offer him that deal and he will, you know, sign it, and we'll sort of go on from there. And saying all of that as well, Emi Martinez, what a fantastic goalkeeper. This guy has stepped up. He's been with Arsenal 10 years, and to see him crying on Saturday, you know, he was saying that, you know, his family, because of the coronavirus, his family wasn't even able to watch the game. And I think with all that emotion and the 10 years that he's been with Arsenal, for me now, he's our #1 goalkeeper. Leno, you're going to have to fight. You know, it would be a tragedy if, or a travesty if Arsenal brings Leno straight back in come the new season. This guy commands the area. You know, I think he's contracted till 2022. We need to sign this guy down, and we got to give him the assurances that he's going to start, because for me, he's commanded in the air, shot stopper. You know, the delivery of the ball, absolutely brilliant. And they are looking to try and extend his contract, according to what the Times are saying, that he's 27 years old. So he's got a good fair way to go, and I'm sure clubs are looking at his performances, and, you know, he's not going to want to sit on the bench. You're not going to want to sit on the bench, and so it would be wrong, as I said, for him to end up, you know, going back on the bench. He has to, for me, start the new season. So Arsenal are looking to try and extend his deal. I don't know by how long, but obviously they're going to look to try and lock him down, and I hope that when they do offer him the contract, that they give him the assurances that, listen, you are going to be our #1 goalkeeper. I would like him to be our #1 goalkeeper. And just listening to all the other Arsenal fans, I think everybody's like singing from the same hymn book concerning Emi Martinez. So let's hope that some kind of deal is done there. The next one is which seems to be hotting up, is Willian. And I noticed that he didn't even make the FA Cup final. He was admitted. Some people are saying that he was injured. Some other people are saying that the way he's been dealing with the actual contract negotiations, you know, he hasn't. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but he hasn't done well with it. His agents, they can't agree. I think he wants a 3-year deal. Chelsea only want to offer him a 2-year deal, and it looks like Arsenal are in advanced talks with Willian to sign him on a free, and he's obviously refused to extend his contract with Chelsea, and now his agent, what's his name, Jurikabin, if I can pronounce his name, he's an Arsenal fan. And he seems to have other players. He's the agent for David Luiz. He's also, I believe, the agent for Coutinho. My only worry is that, you know, this coziness with the agent and Arsenal not liking it. But Willian, would I take him? He is a player that I've watched over the last 3 or 4 months, and he has done really well. I mean, looking at his stats, just got to try and find his stats. I think he's had something like 11 assists and scored Let's see. I'm trying to find his actual stats. But he's had something like that's right. He's scored 11 goals and provided 9 assists in 47 appearances in all competitions. Then that's good going, and he's a good player. I mean, he can play, you know, on the wings, and he can play in that sort of number 10 role. And I think he would be good for the youngsters. I don't want him to come in there and block the youngsters, but he would be good as a kind of, as my mate said, that kind of mentoring figure there. And I think with having young and experienced and a good mixture in the club, I think we will do quite well. So it looks like Arsenal are in advanced talks with his people, and if that goes through, he would be a good squad addition. You know what I mean? Because what we're going to have is strength and depth. And when you look at the amount of games that we're going to have in terms of Europa, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and then the Premier League, you know, I'm sure, you know, you're gonna have injuries and stuff like that. And with the season starting so back soon, I think in the next 4 to 5 weeks, you know, we need as many, you know, bodies and to have a good squad depth as well. So I think it would be good to have him, you know, on the books. I mean, I don't know the details in terms of the contract. I'm sure that will all come out. And if we do sign him, I think he would be a good squad addition. And we'll see what happens there. And the last one I just want to sort of finish with is that we've been linked with a defender from Sevilla. Apparently he's got a buyout clause of £68 million. And I'm sure Arsenal are not going to be able to meet that, regardless of whether they got into Europe or not. But I know there's been other clubs that have been linked with him. Liverpool have been linked with him, and I know Arteta is an admirer of him. And I think with having that kind of Spanish connection, there could be some chance of, you know, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you never know. But this guy's name is Diego Carlos. He's been one of the best defenders according to the in the Spanish league, and he's looking set to leave Sevilla. And as I said, with a lot of clubs kind of looking to sign him. And it seems that the report claims that Arsenal, the manager, is working closely with Edu to try and get the deal done. And you know our season with our back for, you know, we've got William Saliba coming. But I think if we could get this player, I know we've got Pablo Maria who's out injured and Suarez. But if we could get this guy, you know, it would be, you know, he's 27 years old. It would be a good move, but as I say, he's got a £68 million buyout clause. Arsenal are going to have to be really inventive when it comes to trying to maybe sign players this season, because they're not going to have the kind of money the likes of Liverpool or Man City or even Chelsea and Man United. I mean, you know, you look at Man United, they're going to be signing Sancho, who's going to be 80 million plus, just ridiculous. I think what we've got to do is try and slowly build the club, you know, getting the players. I think the most important thing to do is to build from the back, have a really strong back or back three, whatever you want to call it, just a good defence. And then in front of them, you know, in terms of our midfield, we need to look at securing, you know, a player like Partey. I mean, I'm not hearing anything on that front. The last thing I heard is that, you know, Atletico Madrid are trying to extend his contract, but at the moment I don't think anything is happening there. It's gone quiet at the moment, but I'm sure now that we've secured the Europa League, there's a possibility that the rumours could start to come back, and we will probably start getting strongly linked with him again. And I hope that if we do go for him, because I know Arteta is a big admirer of Partey, that maybe some kind of deal could be done. There's talk of him wanting to let go of up to 9 players. One of those players could be Lacazette. So what do you think to swap Lacazette with Partey? Would that be a good move? If you think so, please put it in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are in terms of other transfer targets. Who do you think we should get? What are the areas that we should be sort of prioritising? Just please leave it in the comments. But as I said, we will be looking at transfers each day until I think the window closes first week in October. So expect from now on in transfer rumours, and hopefully we'll have the players in. I think we're looking to maybe at least cover 3 or 4 positions, and if we can get those targets, then we are somewhere into going forward, I would say. We're a million light years from Liverpool and Man City, but we are work in progress, and looking at what Arteta did with Chelsea, and even in the semi-finals against Man City, you know, I think that he's got a really good thing going. Let's back Arteta. I hope that the hierarchy will back him with the money and get rid of the players that we need to get rid of, and then getting those players early. Listen, please like, subscribe and share. Send it to your friends, and please hit that like button, because the more likes I get is the more chances this video will get shared around. So listen, mate, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next Transfer Daily. Take care.